Don't start the show. We're not ready.
Yeah. We weren't ready.
Yeah. We tried to tell you we were ready. Why would you start the show?
I gave you guys a couple more seconds. I stopped the intro for like 2 seconds.
He has the ability to loop in another intro if he wanted.
He should have just done like a stand-up routine for a few seconds.
Some guys, man. Some guys.
Yeah, do you have any like jokes
content
in the bag that you just tell us if like everyone's going around the room telling a joke?
I think I have a couple, but I don't know if I should say them. They're not bad or raunchy or anything. I just know how good they are, but I do have a couple in the bag.
Let's hear it. Come on.
Y'all stand-up comedy show is canceled for today due to weather.
What?
Oh, man.
Dude, the weather's fine. It's not until Friday.
It's kind of going around, these canceled due to weather.
Chat, please peer pressure Yaya into telling us a joke.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. You have some go-tos?
I have this one.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
We need to hear it now.
Oh, man. I didn't know. I didn't realize I walked right into
It's not that good. That's where I was going. I have
man.
one, but I don't think it's that good. You want it?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, lay it on me. Maybe I can add it to the roster.
So this guy goes
boy.
and he's trying to go to the bar and he just wants to have a drink. But as he pulls up into the parking lot, there's a cat out there. And he's a huge cat guy. So he's just like, God, I can't leave this cat out here. Like, it looks like it really needs help. I'm just going to bring it in with me. As he's walking into the bar, he sees there's a giant sign that says no pets. So he takes the cat. It's like a little kitten. He puts it kind of inside his jacket pocket. Sits down at the bar, orders a beer, and he's checking on the cat as the bartender's pouring his beer. The cat kind of like jumps out of his hands and goes out on the bar top and takes a shit. And
Oh, wow.
he's like,
Tough scene.
grabs the cat, shoves it back into his jacket. The bartender turns around, brings his beer back, and he's like, "The fuck is this?" And the guy's like frozen. He's like, it's smart pills. The guy's like, we'll see about that. Grabs it. He eats it. He goes, this tastes like shit. He goes, see, you're getting smarter already.
See, mine
that's
is a
pretty
lot.
good.
Like
That's pretty
mine
good.
is a lot simpler. It does not need that much setup.
I didn't feel like that was a lot of setup. That was like a
Pretty cutesy.
60-second setup.
So if you go with mine, it's what do you call a Mexican with a rubber toe?
Yeah.
It's not racist. It won't be anything bad, I promise.
Well, now
right, well,
you got
finish
him.
Roberto.
All right. That's good.
It's a good one.
That's
It's
good.
a good one. It's
I like
cutesy.
You got one?
You get this. This is what you guys are doing when first meeting people you don't know. You're jumping into these kind of
see,
absurd
I wish
jokes.
I was the type of person who had like a really good joke that you could tell.
Like any good comedian, for me, it's a lot of anecdotes. It's a lot of where you from. What do you do? You know, how do you start your day?
You're doing the crowd.
Crowd work, always.
I go into the doctor's office with the spotlight and a mic in my hand, just ready to rip them off, man.
Ready to go.
Anytime things get a little, because of course I'm a grown adult dressed like this, so I might be throwing whoever I'm speaking to off. Wife, daughter, people love to hear about that. Pets, people love hearing about pets.
Tell us
Travel's
your
another
joke.
one.
You gotta have one in the bag.
No, I don't just have something ready to go. I'd have to be, whatever the situation calls for. I might have
You gotta have
a
one, dude.
story, a nickety, a fun anecdote.
I mean, I definitely would call myself a situational
did you know?
comedian as well.
Oh, did you know? That's a classic, I'll tell you a
No
story.
one knows what he's talking about.
Tell you a story from a yesteryear, like, oh, you're into that. Did you know? And then
Do you want me to present you like a
Slap you.
hypothetical scenario, and then you can jump in with the type of joke
I
you
didn't
would
watch
tell?
any of our content. So many of these are, you give me a situation and I'm
He's a
giving you
full-on,
some
like-
did you knows,
Dre's a full-on big guy.
I-
He'll pronounce the doctor's name wrong the whole time he's there. as
I
a
just
kid.
remembered another one that a guy told me on the golf course recently. You want to hear it?
Sure.
This one's a little more inappropriate.
I don't know. Yaya already made my heart skip. I don't know. And I'd heard that one before, by the way.
You might have heard. Have you heard the one about the The pilot and the flight attendant.
It's very possible. Entirely possible.
Nah, we'll save it for another time.
We'll save it for another one.
All right. What are we at? Yeah. What are we at time?
Yeah. Go scroll
Yeah,
over.
we
6
don't have
minutes of
time.
6.5 minutes of nonsense. That's great.
6.5 minutes of nonsense is actually a nickname for this show.
Frankly, it should be the.
You've heard of like 60 Minutes of Hell? Was that the old someone's like basketball thing?
Right.
40 minutes of hell.
Right. 60 minutes of hell
West
was
Virginia.
when there was a sub teacher in your classroom. That was 60 minutes of hell, baby.
No,
We
that
really
was the best.
gave our
60
all.
Minutes of Hell is the last 5 seasons of Broncos football.
For the sub, I'm saying, not for you and the other
that's
kids,
true.
of course. For you and the other kids, glorious times. You can bet on PKs right now.
Bro, I remember like
Turn on TUDN and
maybe it was me,
Bet on
maybe it was my
PKs.
classmates, who's to say. Some people making like these teachers' lives miserable. And now I have so many friends who are teachers and I'm just like, wow, those people could have been me, could have been other people who were real assholes. Like those people have to like go home after that and live their life. It's
I
rough.
know kids are they're the worst. They're
Tell
the
your kids to be
worst,
nice to their
man.
teachers.
Really do. Really encourage them to.
Dwayne saying he had the over on nonsense at 6.5 minutes, which honestly would have been was a great bet. And technically,
Odds?
we're still doing nonsense. Right
Oh,
now,
you
so
must
he
have
hit
got
it. He hit it.
an odds boost at DraftKings Sportsbook for that one because that'd be a special one.
We got any Austins in the house?
Right. Speaking of
Feels
two
weird
our
that we have
Austins,
no Austins
I know
yet.
Austins, Mike Trout, you out there? None of our. What's Henry doing? Recording his own podcast for once? What's going on
I
right
saw him
now?
at the Rockies game.
A midday Rocky. Good for him,
I know.
man. Taking it all in. Good for him. Good for him.
What a life.
Blessed, bro. Blessed.
All right, let's jump into our
Well,
big
fine,
threes.
fine. Twist
It's an
my
all
arm.
playoff big three for me.
Samesies.
The Rockies are playing too.
My all playoff big three yesterday, 3-0.
So I think I was 2-1. I think I gave out the puck line.
Which, again, just like game 2 of round 1, losing like that worse for the Blues than getting blown out.
Absolutely. Although I did see a lot of people being like, Benny's back. Like,
That's your big three from yesterday. That's what you gave out.
oh, well, same thing. They didn't score over 3.5. They should have. I told Zach today, they
How
were
about that
4
Kale
inches
McKay,
away.
though, huh?
4 inches away from a blowout. You move each one of those pucks 1 inch, they're all in.
Yeah, it's almost like they were off for a week and their finishing was just a millimeter off.
Yep.
54 shots, bro.
Dude, do you know that the Avs had more shots on goal than the Blues attempted shots at all?
I believe it.
The Avs had 104 attempted shots.
I've never been less terrified in overtime. Just
Well,
getting
they
dominated,
had
bro.
0 shots. They had 0 shots. In overtime.
Dominated. EJ stretching out to stop what would have been a nice pass. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, thank God for EJ. That made me.
EJ,
Come on, bro.
very underappreciated part of this team.
Great American.
Goes out there and just plays solid. All right, big threes. Let's go.
So we're turning it around.
Everyone knows I'm a Canes guy.
He is a Canes guy.
Big
hockey down south guy.
Yeah. The Canes go against everything that I believe, which is that hockey shouldn't be played in warm weather places.
And yet,
And
you
yet,
love them all.
And yet I do like the Canes. So
There's a
we're
guy,
taking the
Derek.
Canes to beat the Rangers tonight. Minus 170 feels like a bit much, honestly.
Yeah,
But
they're kind of baiting you.
you believe what you believe.
Yeah, and I mean, the other way to interpret this is the book is literally begging you to bet on the Rangers.
That's true.
Begging.
That's true. They're like, oh, second round series, so even. Don't you want to bet on the Rangers?
Right. Yeah.
Although no one thinks that about the Blues.
No. They should.
Flames. I'm still waiting for the Avs guys to tell me who I should be rooting for here.
This is an unofficial nonsenser.
Oh, you've got the Oilies.
Yes. In
Okay.
another capacity, I'm leaning Oilies. Oily boys. Yeah.
We
I now say Bobby during
Bobby.
Avs games at least 5 times.
need to find that clip.
We
We
do.
should.
We do.
That should be a drop.
I haven't seen it. I'm merely going off what you've told me.
That's amazing. Wait, let's.
It's
reveal
very
it.
like big brother, little sister, just imitating what
Right,
Bro
right.
Bro's saying. Like, could be nonsense for all I know, but
Dude, I will. When you're next time you're talking, I think I might be able to find.
oh,
it.
my big three's coming right up if you finish yours.
Yep. Luka Doncic. Do you
I've
know
heard of him.
Yeah.
We like to call him Hookah Doncic around here.
Yeah, I was calling him Luka Doncic for a while.
Dang, bro, that's kind of savage.
But it was in reference to the donk that he has.
Oh, good. Not calling him a donkey.
No.
It took me a second to get there with the donk.
How come no one has made a shirt that says Badonka Doncic?
Yeah, I'm sure in Dallas that's actually a hot seller. Yeah, bring it back to us. I'll start speaking in a sec so Ryan can look that up. There you go. Sick boy Ryan. I was
Luka.
just gonna ask, as far as thigh power rankings to the pregame party at your place yesterday, did you in fact land on number one?
Yeah.
Okay. No one came to usurp you.
Yeah.
There was no thick thigh king
I
that came by last minute.
I was the thighest power.
That's great. You love to hear that. Man, that light's really blinding me. Tough to see this PK. Let's go to my big three. The man who went 3-0 for you yesterday on hockey bets is trying to do it all over again, though there is a basketball bet in here, a classic oar, Ryan. So
Get out the kayak.
where's PJ Fleck when you need him? Edmonton over 2.5 goals. These teams split the regular season matchup. Edmonton scored 5 in the first matchup, 5 in the second matchup. They lose the third 3-1, and the fourth was an atrocity 9-5. Edmonton lost. So in 3 of the 4 games, Edmonton scoring at least 5 goals. I just think it's going to be high scoring, and I think you're getting great value on Oilers goals here.
I just realized we can't play that clip because
come?
it's a highlight.
Darn.
Maybe I can play the sound.
Darn. He might be able to play.
Who's on line 1?
Who's on line 1?
It's
and
Bobby.
It'll be a highlight. It's Bobby, right.
Are you done? Oh, you're not done?
Igor, famously the Rangers goalie. They shouldn't be in round 2, but they are, and that's just fine. They are playing against Ryan's Canes, who don't famously have their first 2 goalies healthy. So they're going to have to slap them up extra to make up for the deficiency they got between the pipes. Yep. Igor has given his defense so much confidence, they're playing like trash in front of him. They allow 30 shots per game on average. The Canes average over 34 shots per game on average. The one question, Ryan, this is like Jokic assist, is let's split the difference. 30, 34, they get 32 shots on goal. I need Igor to stop 30 of those.
That's
at least. Will he stop him? Because the shots will be there. Will my guy, Igor, stop him? Who's to say?
I'd venture to
Place
guess
your
that
bet and tune in to find
they
out.
can give up 5 goals and you still hit this.
You can still hit this. Could be. Could be.
What are the Avs averaging shots on goal in the playoffs?
Our guy, Dwayne Brown, new designer in town, and I say that merely because it rhymes. Rangers fan, and we allow it. We love him in spite of it. He was saying he expects 40.
But I was actually
he
never
expects
asked.
40. Nor I. Yeah.
What was your point about that?
He was saying 40 shots.
40
on
shots,
goal.
yeah.
And then Ryan, an or, Luka or Steph over 35. One way or another, this is hitting minus 145. It's the counter parlay. Yeah, loves those.
Wow. That is
Great stuff.
That is really great. You want to hear this
Great
clip?
stuff.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, I'm all ears.
You can watch. You're allowed to watch.
At the end of that last sequence. Now Cale Makar keeps it himself. Here comes Cale Makar. He shoots and scores! Oh my God! Bobby! And that's worth fireworks.
Bobby! So great.
Oh, there's
Bobby McCarr.
sorry, I pulled
That's
it
our
away.
guy.
Bobby
That's
McCarr.
our guy.
Also,
man.
shout out Connor McGahey, who had a banger of a call last night on the winner.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Oh, it's so good. I'll show it to you after the show. I tweeted it out if you guys want to go look at it, but his delivery on it is just so perfect. Like, I don't know, there's like something about a call where like you don't want them to stumble or anything. It's such a high intensity moment that it's probably so easy to stumble.
Yeah.
But he just delivers, and he has like a catchphrase for Manson, and then he has a catchphrase for the game being over, and he's just like bang, 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 bang. So good.
Great stuff. Great work.
So good. All right, shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook. Yep. Not a new sponsor.
Oh, gee, the only reason we are doing this show. Those sickos were like, yeah, you guys want to do bits and sprinkle in some bets? Double thumbs up.
Yes.
To which we said, you are number one in the double-fisted rankings, my kings, my
still
DraftKings.
I still remember our first ever show. Remote.
But I still remember what you mean.
Like
you could tell me what bets we placed?
Yeah, bro. We were betting on the KBO.
Yeah, we were betting on the damn straight. We were betting on the KBO. Man, I bet you go back to that, it wouldn't feel. Yeah, did we even know Yaya at that point?
No.
Was Yaya even a twinkle in our eyes at that point?
No,
he wasn't, you guys. He wasn't. So
Yaya
that tells
was
you
just-
how long ago that was.
Yaya was just tweeting at me, like saying nice things back then.
That's right. He was sending me emails, and I was trying to.
Once in a while, I'll go like find one of my old tweets for whatever reason, and like the first reply will be Yaya being like, LMAO, crying face, crying face. I'm like, oh, Yaya's hyping me up. Let's go.
Always the
been
homie.
the hype man.
Yeah,
Always the homie, even back then.
DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can bet $5 to win $150 on any NBA money line. That's $150 in free bets. They just give them to
savage.
you. You don't
That's
even have to win
savage.
your bet. Just for
And
playing.
you're heavy on the Warriors, two nightsies.
No.
Anti-Warrior.
Yeah. What did I give?
Pro Luca?
Did I give out a?
You gave out an under on Luca, which
Did I
suggested to
actually
me.
give that out?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it was
We
on
didn't
Yaya.
talk about it
It was
at all.
on Yaya's blessed graphic.
Oh yeah, Badonka Doncic.
All right. Right,
never-
you didn't so much give us your reason.
I didn't. My reasoning for that is I think that the Warriors will have a really intense plan to stop him. Like it's the only. I think they'll try out the whole like. I think if we just take him out of the game, we're fine.
Isn't that the game plan?
It should be.
Who are we scared of? Jalen Brunson?
Yeah.
JB?
Brunson burner, dude. Don't. He gets hot. You don't touch him.
It's kind of true. DraftKings Sportsbook, I hope you guys heard that read because RK gave the reasoning for the third pick in his big three in this read.
That's
so
why you got to listen to the ads.
gotta listen to the ads. baby.
Anyways, DraftKings Sportsbook, you can also get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. And sign up, of course, you must be 21 or older, Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. Bobby McCarr. What a great clip. I hold that clip
So
near
good.
and dear to my heart.
They're just so excited. They're like, Bobby McCarr. They're like,
So-
oh, it's so crazy.
So did you see the Josh Manson video that I tweeted out today?
No.
Gosh, do you go on social?
I work during the day. I try not to be on Twitter. Yeah.
That's the best part about this job. Twitter is working.
I actually have used that excuse many times.
At
on my
this
fiance.
point-
Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Working.
Yeah,
It's-
many times.
It's become too like mindless scrolling for me though.
Okay, well, Josh Manson was
And to
mic'd up last night.
maximize Right, he was. I saw that because I watched the game.
Oh, they had that on.
Broadcast
I wouldn't know.
television.
I was in the 9th row.
Yeah.
Not a flex. Not even close.
Not a flex. It's not the
But
owner's suite.
did they
at the
show
Rapids.
the clip of him celebrating with the mic on? Because it was great. He's so childlike.
Look, Ryan, when the game ends, I go to YouTube and I watch the Avs guys.
Smart.
I couldn't tell you what Gretzky and the boys were saying in the post game on
That's not
TNT,
what I'm talking-
okay?
Anyways, Josh Manson was mic'd up, and they have the audio of him celebrating after the goal. And it's just, I tweeted it out. I'm like, I don't know why, but it's really comforting to me. He did the exact same thing that everyone else did. Like, it literally goes in and he just starts jumping up and down and screaming. And I was like, that's so comforting to me that, like, he was just reacting like the rest of us. But that Kale clip is kind of the same way.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like,
just
they're-
like losing
they're
their
all like,
shit. Right.
Like, that's
They're
what we would
so
all
great.
be doing. Like, they're literally just like witnesses to Kale's greatness.
That shot's such a like easy breezy. You know, like so many winners from the blue line that really feel like bombs. That's just like he's just putting it there,
Yeah.
man.
He saw a lane and was like, I guess I'll just throw it there.
Right. Oh, I love that. Taking a second, then coming back. Oh,
Yeah,
God, what a great game that
I
was.
think he was shocked, as shocked as us that he scored the game winner.
For sure.
It was awesome. For sure. I love that. I'll show you the clip after.
It's an
I've got a few
an
clips in the clip for
awesome
you.
screen from Man Rocket, man.
Yeah.
Man Rocket.
Also, just Sammy jumping into his arms was
Oh my
the
god.
dopest thing I've ever seen.
And you
And,
can
like-
hear him in the video yelling
yeah.
into the mic.
Yeah, and Sam. I mean, and they've got such a height disparity, so it's very like your
Well, like,
son
you get-
jumping into
Imagine
your
you give
arms.
up
That's
zero.
such amazing.
You have 50 saves. You give up no goals to McKinnon, Makar, Rantanen, Landeskog, Kadri, and you lose.
Yeah, and Sammy and
Sammy G and
Sammy
Josh
G and
Manson
Josh
and
Manson
Nuke
got
are
it.
scoring on you.
The craziest part is
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's two pictures out there where you can see Sammy getting ready to jump, and the next picture is Sammy on top of Manson.
Dude,
It's so good.
These guys are so how can you jump on someone while they have ice skates and they don't fall over?
with like 3+ periods of hockey,
Yeah,
playoff
yeah,
hockey in your legs. Yeah,
He
man,
just
no,
jumps
these
into his arms and I'm like, how did he stay on those skates?
dudes are freaks. All right, Ryan.
Do you know if we have a dilemma of the day?
That is step one in the many things we have to do here in
Uh-oh.
Seg 2.
We've got more work.
Los Dos. Yeah. This has been grueling work.
Every single day I
Ryan and I are changing
slave
clothes.
over my
Yep.
computer, getting ready for the show. Then we come in here and it's just a grind
Oh,
to get to the end.
I know. It's how will we do it? Once again, your heroes are here to try and see it through. Rocket.
Good for Rocket.
That's great. We love to hear that.
Got himself an internship.
It's Strez telling us that
Yaya
followed him back. Yeah, you should tell us who that is on Twitter.
Yaya's all about
We
the
too can-
community, man.
I try following everybody back.
Yaya's a-
I just forget sometimes.
Big community guy.
He's the heart of the community.
It's the heart of my community.
That's Hank.
Okay.
He's not listening today, so I can say nice things about Hank today.
It's true. It's
Hank,
true. Good
yeah.
for you. Good for you. Only
Speaking of
saying
the
nice
community,
things about him.
again, not a flex, but the group that went to the Avs game last night that was actually like sitting together was me, Allie, Adam, and Eric. The amount of DNVR people that came and said what up was so cool. It's the coolest thing ever. So if any of you were those people, we love you.
Shouts to you.
All right.
Do we have
of
a
the day.
dilemma?
Let's find out.
That's dilemma 1.
Dilemma 1 is can you at least fix the spelling? 2 C's, no K. PPOTD and a Yaya-inspired MLS parlay or PIDS SGP. We're getting an a Yaya or?
A Yaya or I knew you would enjoy that. That is show history for those of you wondering and filling out your bingo cards.
I am cousin of Bobby Orr, just so you know.
You are.
Yeah. Yaya Orr.
Yaya or, yep. That's exactly right. Big row the boat guy with BJ Flex over in Minnesota. Rockies win, by the way.
Oh, take that.
So it would appear that having Hank at the game actually genius of us.
Do you think Hank hit a Rockies SGP?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hold me close, young tiny dancers. Come on, son.
Well, okay.
I'm done for the day.
Yaya, are you going to do your job? Or
Yeah, it's time
gonna
for
sit
you.
over there.
It's a big moment for you. Yeah, don't
All right,
disappoint.
let's go into the king of sportsbook. Let's flip that
I
thing
don't
to
know,
SGP.
man.
Oh, look at
man.
this. Take
I
us
thought
to
we
the
were-
promised land. Wait,
we
first
were
we got to
falling
find
flat for a
MLS.
sec. MLS.
Probably buried in the app.
It just says USA MLS.
Oh.
Front page. Boom.
Thank you
front
for the help
and center.
on the country.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, yeah.
So, first off, the or must be answered. Are we doing a Rapids SGP or are we doing an MLS parlay?
We're doing a Rapids SGP because
Okay.
that's what I'm most confident in today.
All right,
That's
we're
what
about
he
to
is
flip
most-
that thing. Bang.
Flip that thing. They're in Kansas City taking on Sporting.
Sporting.
Hey, Sporting. What kind of sporting afternoon do you see them having, Yaya?
Can I just say, some of these MLS team names are so dumb.
I'm so proud to come from a city whose MLS team is not some poser pretend.
Couldn't the MLS have made a
EPL
decision on this from the start? Like, are we going with like the club thing, or are we just gonna have a city or a state
You're
and a mascot like every other American sport?
You're talking about a league that had a run-up shootout to start.
Which-
It was awesome.
Bring back the run-up shooter.
The run-up shootout was really fun as a fan, but it was like nothing to do with anything that was
No.
going on around the world.
And that's why they should have.
Atrocity,
That's.
yeah.
I always thought they should have leaned into Americanizing it.
Yeah.
They should have like cheerleaders and stuff like that at every
100%.
sporting events. I'm all for
Bands?
that.
I want an Fish Rapids band.
Yeah, I mean, I think the concept of cheerleaders, we don't need that anymore.
You think we're past it in
Yeah,
2022?
We're a spirit squad for the Rapids.
Oh,
then.
There we go.
Spirits.
Give me
big
like a
spirit
T-shirt
squad.
cannon, and why do the Rapids have 4 mascots?
Right.
Just
Well, how
one
them all play soccer against each other at halftime? A 2-on-2.
little foot
Wow. So unfortunately, I zoned out for the last 30 seconds because I was thinking, what if instead of a T-shirt cannon, we had a biologically engineered different type of human who shot T-shirts out of his rectum? So I apologize. I'm back with you.
What?
I'm back with you.
What
I'm
is-
back with
What?
let's not be
Show history.
distracted.
Rectum right on the show.
Let's not be distracted by biologically engineered humans for sick experiments to improve our entertainment value at MLS games. Let's not let that consume our time.
Let's definitely not do that. All right, we're in SGP mode for the Rapids and Sporting.
Sporting. Okay, yeah, okay.
Let's make it nice and simple, kind of like Hank does.
Yep.
We're gonna go with the Colorado Rapids money line.
Now-
SKC is very injured. They have none of their star players really playing.
I've been hearing things about how the Rapids never win anymore.
They have won 2 of their last 3
Okay,
league
alright,
games.
alright,
So
alright.
just saying, they're not the greatest on road, but there's a very injured SKC.
How are
team.
they doing in the U.S. Open Cup?
They are out. They got dipped out by Minnesota.
Okay, all right.
Minnesota instantly got a red card and was in 10 men, and they were like, okay, we're going to end the game here.
They went full on Barcelona
I
in
don't-
2007. I don't know what happened.
Classic.
I was very confused, perturbed, you could say.
As is tradition, the Rapids are out of the U.S. Open Cup.
Okay, all
That's
right.
our tradition.
Now we can focus on the real prize.
Yeah.
Exactly.
right.
This is what we really want. We want
Yeah.
the MLS Cup. The
Yeah.
U.S. Open Cup is just a flimsy award.
We
Until
want
they win it, then it's the best award you
the
could ever win.
Supporters Shield.
No doubt. No
What's
doubt.
that?
We do not want the Supporters Shield. That's it. It's based. The Supporters Shield is literally the President's Trophy.
Oh, we do want that.
We don't want that.
There's a curse on that too?
No, but it doesn't matter if you have the MLS Cup.
Well, yeah, but you got to get one before you can get the other. You
No,
don't have to, but
last
one
year-
comes before the other.
Last year, the MLS Finals was 2 4 seeds going at it, so
Okay.
it's
Right.
not that. It's not
the
that important.
the Revs got it.
We want the Rocky
The
Mountain Cup.
New England.
We want the Rocky
We do
Mountain
want
Cup.
the Rocky Mountain.
That's
Cup.
when I'll go
Yes,
full on.
damn straight.
So we're gonna go Rapids money line. First off, Rapids money line. We're also gonna go over 1.5 goals.
Love it.
Total goals over 1.5.
Anytime goal scorer, Diego Rubio.
Wait, what? This is why does it say total goals over minus? Never mind. Over 1.5. Okay. I'm losing it.
Yeah, you are.
You've been losing it, just saying.
Wow.
That's
You
true.
you
What
came
a
into
holistic
You
assessment.
started the show wanting me to pause the intro
Dude,
and do jokes.
I've been having like a couple bouts of dyslexia the last 2 days.
You literally had tears coming. We had to like sop them up.
You know
before
how
we could go live.
I believe this is a term, the WAGs,
Someone please send help.
the wives and girlfriends. They all wear the custom jean
Familiar.
jackets.
Familiar
Are you
with the
familiar
wags.
with that?
I know.
Okay, well, it's a big thing for the wives and girlfriends of athletes now to have custom jean jackets that rep their man, with like their number and like some stuff on the back.
We should make that for our wives and girlfriends for bets.
We should.
For bets.
So last night we're walking through the stadium and I see one of those. I'm like, oh, that must be Darcy's wife, 35. And Kylie, Spencer's wife, goes, that's 53. That's Curtis McDermott. And I was like, what? Why did I see 35? That freaks me out.
Dude.
Yeah. So anyways, back to you, Yaya.
I want to know more about your dyslexia.
Well, I was just thought it said minus 1.5, but it says minus 350 1.5.
I think it might mean a lot to your well-being and the strength of your Madden team if you turned down a late-night matchup against Timmy from Sweden and took some rest. So took some me time.
That sounds really good.
One night. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Rapids money line.
Rapids money
over
line.
1.5 goals.
And we're just going to have Rapids clean sheet. And that should bring you up to plus
Rubio
650.
anytime scorer,
Oh,
right?
Rubio anytime score as well.
So you're predicting a 2-0?
Dude, this team is bad. Yarbrough is good. The defense is good.
All right. Where do I find this clean sheet?
You go to team props at the very bottom.
When you're just going under 0.5 goals for Sporting.
Oh, we don't get to just say clean sheet.
Yeah, go at the very bottom to keep a clean sheet.
Oh, that's what I like. That just feels nice.
All right.
So to get all together, that adds up to plus 650.
I got plus 1,000. Did you add Diego Rubio anytime goal scorer?
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
bro.
I think we're getting a little crazy here. Yeah.
We are, but again, man, this team is so bad. So bad.
No one ever tells you you're getting too crazy on your SGPs.
And you go like plus 1,200.
He said he wanted to
bro.
go keep it simple like Hank.
Wow.
Yes, but I forgot. Hank is not that good at. To me, personally, he's good at what he does, but to me, he's mean.
To you, he's the best SGPer around.
He is the best SGPer that we know.
Yes, for sure.
And mind you, we went the first 6 months that SGPs were over.
Yes. Yep. And I think we had a Rockies one at one
Our
point.
friends and family, like anyone who knew us.
All right. We got to finish this with a PPOTD.
Plus 1,000, yeah. I do fear that at this point we kind of got to go different routes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of let you take the wheel on the PPODs, and
Well, it's because
not
I went
happening.
6 of 7 on my first one ever,
I know.
which is worth literally nothing.
I know.
All right. Well, do you want me to give you mine first and then you can do yours?
Yes.
There's only 3 games, right?
There is only 3 games.
Cool. Lightning, Flames, money lines. And then in the NBA, give me over 215 in Mavs Warriors.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm going Austin Trusty anytime goal score. I only have a little left on this Rapids game. Okay, Ryan. What's the juice on that? The yak for the
can't
kids out
see-
there.
I can't see. I'm sorry.
Okay. Fair enough.
I would have to take out this Luca bet. And then it doesn't. Oh, the plus 376.
That's good. That's good. I'm going Rangers. Fuck line? No, I hate it. Let me mull that one over. I'm going to go Oilers. I think they steal this first one. I'm going to go counterintuitive Mavs. That's a fade your own thought. Or Warriors minus 5.5. And then, yeah, I'm going to go Rangers puck line. Whoa. Plus 666.
Whoa. The parlay of the beast.
The parlay of the beast, indeed. That's intense.
Crazy.
That's intense.
Also, Rocket just now finding out that Allie and I are together. You're just 5-6 years late.
Big moment for you, Rocket. Best of luck on the internship. Okay, we hope you tune in even while you're doing that. That's what allowed Mike Trout to have all his success.
What, an internship?
No, having us on while at work,
Oh, yes.
on the verge of being fired. Boom.
Remember our
blew
friend
up.
Liam West?
Liam, my guy, yes.
I wonder how old he is now.
I'd venture to say he's a junior in high school now. Best of luck to you, Liam, and
Shout out,
wherever
Liam.
you may be. Wherever you may be.
All right. That's all. That's all we got. Cool. We'll see you guys
Good
later.
job, yeah.
Good job, yeah.
Up them pids, baby.
If you get that right, Andre and I will buy you dinner sometime soon.
Right. You and Hank will be co-hosting the show
Oh, that'd be great. I'll produce.
from a rink in someone's backyard.
Just
gonna
because
grab
one
my-
time I brought up a comment that somehow took up the entire screen.
It's a big comment.
Yeah, but worse. Oh, wants to know. Wait.
Steven was at the Rapids game last week as well. Everyone was, Steven, except for Yaya, who actually bowed out because of his wedding, which he's now using as an excuse for everything.
I love when you have something that you can use as an excuse for everything.
I know.
That's the
right?
number one reason why people get dogs.
Man, I think your dog excuses, you think you're buying yourself some extra capital, taking it away. You're losing respect for my guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. Pet induced excuses don't work with me.
All right.
I think he can handle it. We've all cleaned poop and pee off the floor before. We will all do it again.
Speaking of, how's Miko doing?
He's doing great.
By the way,
doing
I don't
really
want to
good.
say you caused some bad
doing really
juju
good.
by stealing
Okay.
a name from me.
I knew this was coming. He was named Miko during the break. So Miko was already on this playoff cold streak.
Okay.
It was during that 8-day break.
But you were
I
thinking
can't
about
be
it
blamed.
before.
I knew as he hit the post yesterday that this would come up.
Uh-huh.
I knew this would come up.
I'm just
Because I,
saying,
of course, myself think about sick things like
Miko
this.
Renton has literally never scored since you stole that pet name from me.
Sad.
Very
Baby
sad.
Moose. He's going to explode. As soon as he gets unlocked, he's going to explode.
It's great that the Avs just keep winning without him.
Absolutely. And now, mind you, that is opposite of what I hope for my kitten. I do not hope my kitten will finally explode and things will all work out. That opposite. So,
All right, end
There
the
you
show
go.
for the love of God.